move on to the next question here. So it says here, what is the second step to rounding? So what is the second step to rounding? All right, here we go. The second step to rounding is identifying the value to the right of the place value that needs to be rounded. Fairly easy, it's simple. All right, so the second step to rounding is to identify the value to the right of the place value that needs to be rounded. All right. If there are no specifications, once again, we're going to take the digit to the leftist and we're going to round it. All right. But here we're going to give you an example where there are specifications. So an example, round to the nearest 10. There we go. Round to the nearest 10. Perfect. All right, and we're going to take the number 351. 351. And so we're rounding up to the 10th place value. In the 10th place value, we have the number 5 here. All right, so what we're going to do is just the second step states that we're going to identify and evaluate the value on the right, which is 1. 1 is less than 5, so we got to round down. All right, and we're going to leave this 5 alone. So 351 rounds down to 350. Fairly simple. Okay, that yeah, there's nothing much that I can say there. But let's go ahead and let's give you another example here. If it's 5 or greater, you round up. If it's 4 or less, you round down. And the second step is always just to look to evaluate or identify the value to the right of the place value that's being asked for. So round 10,981. All right, and there are no specifications here. It's just simply stating round. All right, so let's we're gonna rewrite this once again for you. 10,981. All right, we're going to look at the leftist digit, which is in the 10,000s place. 10,000, and in the 10,000s, we have a 1 here. All right, but the second step is to evaluate the value on the right, which is the thousands place, and in the thousands place, we have a 0. Now, is 0 greater, 5 or greater? Well, 0 is less than 5. All right, so 0 is less than 5, and the rule states that we're going to replace this digit with a 0, which is it already is a 0, and then everything to the right gets replaced with a 0. All right, and so ultimately 10,981 rounds down to 10,000. All right, and second step is just evaluating the value to the right of the value that's being asked to be rounded. All right, so second step, evaluating the place value on the right. All right, and that's generally the second step here, is evaluating that 0.